Just about 1 month ago, I revealed a challenge. A challenge to beat Minecraft in under 4 minutes.
30 runners completed this challenge.
And were admitted into week 1 of Ophie's tourney. However, of the 36 people who were admitted to the challenge,
Just about 21 runners completed the week 1 seed and will advance to week 2.
as I kind of expected, the turnout isn't close to the 36 initial players, so fun surprise, everyone who completed week 1 is safe. But at the end of week 2, only 17 people will advance to week 3. I'll explain more about player counts at the end of the video, so stick around for that. Now, let's go over our official week 2 seed. We have a crazy seed, some cool new strategies, and an exciting twist you won't see coming. Without further ado, enjoy the video. To play in week 2 of my tournament, you need to have submitted a completed run to the week 1 Google form by the time this video releases. If you see your name in the Google Doc in the description marked Ophie's Tourney Leaderboard, congratulations, you made it. If you don't, you actually can still make it into the tournament by running this seed, and I'll explain why at the end of the video. So, here's the seed. The seed is 3409-3471171609, but we're going to call it Enchantment Seed. Why Enchantment Seed? I'll explain why later. This seed was found by a YouTube seed finder named Seeds Eternus, so full credit to them for finding this pretty epic seed. You spawn here on this tree at pretty good chords, and maybe you see the roof of a spruce village house in the background. By jumping off the tree and turning to the right, you'll see a ton of fairly spread out village houses, most with chests containing logs and food, and 2 blacksmiths right next to spawn. The far blacksmith is pretty useless, but the closer one is beautiful. 5 obby, 6 gold, some bread, and 1 piece of iron if you play on phone or PlayStation. The chests are identical on all platforms with the exception of this 1 piece of iron for some reason. In the distance, you might also see a ruined portal. This ruined portal has some pretty decent tools in it and a golden apple, and right next to it there's a buried treasure with some iron and some gold inside of it. And also some TNT if you want to blow stuff up again. Below this village, as you may have expected, there is a stronghold. But there isn't really anything useful in the stronghold. All the altar chests are pretty far spread out. But the portal is a 6-eye, and this is going to make the nether a lot more bearable. You will have to barter for ender pearls, but
What?
No, no, all right. I know that sounds bad.
hear me out, hear me out. A portal built in the end portal room, which can be pretty fast with your 5 obsidian, puts you just a few blocks away from the chalice of a bridge bastion. Because it's a 6-eye, you only need 6 pearls, which is an above average chance of rolling from a bridge bastion with the 16 blocks in the chalice. And you only really want 2 or 3 extra for movement because you have snowballs for crypt bug. Just over this hill right here, there's a fortress with 2 blaze spawners fairly close together. It's pretty open, so there will be some stray mobs, but you will have fire res, and if you don't, blaze fireball size got nerfed in the most recent update, so it shouldn't even be that bad if you don't. 3 rods later, you can go back to your portal and enter the end. The end terrain is a bit weird, so you might want to save a pearl, but if you can't, you only need 4 blocks to get on the main end island. From there, you have obsidian, lava, and snowballs, so one cycle should be pretty easy. When you finish a run, submit a video link to this Google form in the description marked Week 2 submissions, and they will show up here on the Ophie's Tournament leaderboard just above the Week 1 results. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the twist. The twist for this seed is that when you load into the world, you have 2 options. When you load into the world, either option you're going to activate cheats, but then you can either /give @s netherite pickaxe and then use the /enchant command to enchant it with anything you want, or you can /give yourself netherite sword and do the same. 1.19.30 limits enchantments to things that would actually be useful, so you can't put Frostwalker on the sword or anything. So the useful enchantments are probably Efficiency 5 for the pickaxe, and then Sharpness 5, Looting 3 for the sword. Remember, you can only use one of these, not both, just one. You can pick one, and that is the one that you get to use for that world. You can switch between worlds, but on one world, you have to use that one item. So yeah, that's week 2 in a nutshell. Routing, again, is up to you, but I'll probably also run this seed and make a route in an upcoming video because, fun fact, I enjoy running my own seeds. And finally, here's some information on how eliminations are going to work in the future. From today onward, there will be no more pushbacks, no more lenience, and the dates are set, and the number of people moving on to next week will also be set. 17 people will move on to week 3. 12 people will move on to week 4. And 7 people will move on to week 5. Of the 7 people in week 5, we will find a way to determine a winner. I'll release a bonus seed for fun sometime in between week 3 and 4 if you're interested in playing a seed for fun, but for running the seeds competitively, here's another thing. Let's say that only 16 people submit a run for week 2. That's okay, because in the event that we need people to fill in spots, the fastest exhibition time will take their spot. So, if you're an eliminated runner or not even a tournament runner at all yet, you have your chance to make it in. Submit your times to the same Google form, then maybe put a little E after your name to help me recognize who's exhibition and who isn't. And if there are gaps, the fastest exhibition runs will fill them in and be entered into the next week. With all this out of the way, thank you for watching the video, and have fun with week 2. My name is Ophie SR, and see you guys all next time.